Sometimes life doesn't go as planned. You may feel like you're falling behind, like your dreams are slipping through your fingers, or that the challenges ahead are just too big. It can feel as though you've tried everything, and yet the answers don't come. The way forward seems unclear, and you're left wondering, what now? But let me remind you today, your journey is uniquely yours and it's unfolding exactly as it should. There is purpose in every twist and turn. Every challenge you face, every setback you encounter is part of a bigger picture that only God fully sees. The road ahead might not always be smooth, and there will be times when the path seems dark. But even in the darkness, there is light. The kind of light that comes from knowing that God has never once left your side. God has a purpose for your life. You might not always see the full plan, but He is with you step by step, guiding you along the way. Jeremiah 29:11 reminds us, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." In this moment, you might be thinking, "But I don't see that future clearly. I don't know where I'm supposed to go next." That's okay. Faith isn't about knowing the outcome. It's about trusting the one who holds it. It's about believing that even when things feel uncertain, He is with you every step of the way. You may not have all the answers now, but you have a God who will lead you to them, one step at a time. Take a moment to breathe. Close your eyes for a second. Think back over your life. Reflect on how far you've come. Think about the challenges you've faced, some of which you may have thought were impossible to overcome at the time, and yet here you are. You're still standing, still moving forward, still growing. Every little step, every moment of faith has brought you here. You didn't get here by accident. You are here because you were never alone on this journey. You may have felt at times like you were walking through darkness, but even in those moments, God's light was there, leading you, protecting you, guiding you. Think about the times when you felt like giving up, but you didn't. Reflect on those moments where your faith grew stronger, where you trusted when it was difficult. Celebrate those small victories because they matter. They have shaped you into who you are today. And yes, I know, sometimes the road is unclear. You might find yourself standing at a crossroads, unsure which path to take. The future may look foggy, and you're unsure if you'll make it to the other side. But here's the truth. Sometimes the uncertainty is part of the plan. Sometimes it's through the waiting, through the not knowing, that we learn to trust God more deeply. When the path feels dark, let your faith be your guide. Imagine for a moment that you are walking along a path lit by soft, gentle light. With each step you take, the light illuminates the way just enough for you to move forward, even if you can't yet see the full picture ahead. That's what walking in God's light feels like. It's trusting that He is leading you, even when the future is not fully visible. And the more you trust Him, the clearer the way becomes. You are not walking this journey alone. In the moments where you feel lost or uncertain, God is right there with you. He sees your struggles and knows the weight of your heart. He's working behind the scenes, turning your difficulties into stepping stones. Those struggles that seem so heavy right now, they are shaping you for something greater. They are preparing you for the purpose He has planned for you. Think about the moments when you felt like you couldn't go on. Those tears you've cried, the sleepless nights, the prayers whispered in the quiet hours when you thought no one was listening. They matter. God hears every prayer, every cry, every sigh. He holds your pain and is turning it into something beautiful. You may not see it now, but trust me, He is working all things together for your good. It's easy to get discouraged when the road is rough. But don't forget this. Your breakthrough is closer than you think. You may feel like you're not moving fast enough, or you're not seeing results. But the truth is, every step you take, no matter how small, is a step in the right direction. Keep going, keep believing, keep praying. The steps you take today may seem insignificant, but they are part of something much bigger. Trust in the process, because every small step is leading you closer to the purpose God has for you. And one day you'll look back and see how those small steps came together to create a beautiful, purposeful life. Here at Lighted Steps, we believe that every step you take is illuminated by God's light. Even when the world feels dark, even when you feel unsure, His light is guiding your way. Trust the process. Trust the timing. Trust that you are exactly where you need to be right now. If this message has resonated with you, I encourage you to share it with someone who might need a reminder that their journey is important. Your story matters. You matter. And the steps you're taking today are leading you to something greater. Let's spread His light, one step at a time. Your steps are lighted, your story is just beginning. And no matter where you are, remember, you're never alone. Keep walking, and let's continue this journey together. Subscribe to Lighted Steps and be a part of our community, where every step is filled with hope, faith, and light.